What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be continuing with Neofly, our Microsoft Flight Simulator career. So first, we're just going to get in here and load a mission, hop in, fly it, and we should be all good to go there. So currently, if we look up here in this top right corner, we can see we have 319 pounds of total cargo space / passenger weight available. So I think what we're going to start off with, we're going to go into our hangar and we're going to drop, currently we have 100 pounds of fuel. We're going to drop this down to 50 because we're not going to do a crazy long flight. I know it's kind of wasting money, but I'd rather get it set. So 369. So if we go back to our jobs here, we're going to load this one, which is one passenger for that weighs 195 pounds. We'll add that. And with our remaining leftover, we'll take this cargo up there. So that leaves us with 4 pounds remaining. So if we go to our hangar right now, we have that is all loaded up, 4 pounds remaining. Everything looks good there, so we'll just have to fly up to Jacksonville. Not a very far flight, and we'll be making $3,400 for the flight, so not too shabby there. So what we'll go and do is I'm going to open up the sim and I'll catch right back up with you once everything's set up and ready to go.
Ready for engine start.
And you heard her. We are ready for engine start. So let's go through and start this thing up. All right. First off, we're going to go master on. We're going to go beacon light on. Nav lights, we'll keep it on and it's not dark out. Down here, we need to turn our fuel on. Carb heat is off. Everything's looking good there. Parking brake is on. We don't need a prime it for this. At least we'll go mixture full rich. Throttle slightly and get this thing open. Clear prop. And there we go. Good engine start there.
Everything looks good from where I'm sitting. Taxi to the runway and take off.
All right. I want to idle about 1,000. Let's see. Beautiful. Everything's in the green, looking good. We'll go taxi light on. And we should be good to go. We'll pull up on here, head over to Sky Vector. Check the winds. We're not going to worry about, in the future, we will be on VATSIM for today, just getting it going. Not going to worry about it. Wind 120 at 11. That means we'll be departing 14, which thankfully we're right next to. And altimeter 29904. Awesome. So over in here, 29904 looks like it's already set onto there. So I believe we can release parking brake and taxi over to the runway. I'll move this onto the other monitor, pull up the taxi diagram. And we can go ahead and start our taxi. Add a little bit of power, get us rolling. All right, we are in position for our run up. So we'll go ahead, hop on the brakes here and run this up about 1700 RPM. Right about there. Check left mag. Good drop. Back to both. Right mag. Good drop. Between the two looks good. Back to both. Carb heat should see a drop in RPM. Slight drop observed. Put that back in. And next we'll go throttle idle. Make sure the engine doesn't cut out. looking good there. Go back to about 1,000 RPM or so for just idling. Mixture full rich, landing lights coming on, strobe light can come on. We are ready to go. We'll depart 1-4, left downwind departure to the north, and then up at Jacksonville currently winds are 120 at 10, so it looks like 1-4 we're going to be landing, so let's go ahead and hop on the brakes here, make this turn. Departing 1-4. Everything is aligned there. Increased full power. A little bit of right rudder in here. Rotate about 55 to 60. Right about there. Slowly pull back. And we are airborne. Beautiful. Keep that nose coming up. We're going to shoot for about 70 knots or so. Trim up a little bit. About 500 feet will make that crosswind turn. Start that crosswind turn here. Keep the nose pointed up. Don't want to go crazy with it. A little bumpy. And we can probably just carry this turn all the way out to a downwind with right about where we're at. Keep that climb coming in. Just about 1,000 feet. By the time we get on the downwind, we'll be about right at 1,000. Beautiful. Just about 1,000 feet now. We're rocking and rolling.
Pilot, have a nice flight.
Oh, thanks. All right, let's add a little bit more nose up trim here. Just where we get a little bit hands off flying. Left downwinds. We'll just go ahead and make our way up here. I believe we almost even have the airport in sight. Everything is looking good. Let's keep that climb going. All right, and I'll be right back with y'all whenever we get a little bit closer. We're about 2,300 feet coming in, right down and runway 14. It'll be a full stop landing. Try to get down a little bit quicker here. Pull some of that throttle back a little more. We're pretty well set up here to enter on this right downwinds. With where we're at right now, I'm going to turn carb heat off, keep that speed up just a little bit. Like I said, next time we should be on VATSIM for the flight. So that should help us out. Let's go ahead and let's see here. Get over just a little bit more. Keep that descent in. A little bit of lag here. Just while it loads everything in. We are entering on the right downwinds. All right. Here we are. All right, so we are going to go flaps 10 degrees once we hit the numbers for the runway. And start a little descent. Oh, don't go all the way up. Let's increase that throttle just a little bit. We are within the white arc, so we'll be good to throw flaps in here. A little close to the runway. I wish I would have been a little bit further out. All right about there. We're going to go ahead in the white arc. Flaps coming 10 degrees. Missed that balloon in a little bit. Keep that nose coming down. Throttle coming back just a little bit. Ugh. Right about here, we'll go ahead and turn our base. Add a little power in there. Not that much. Holy cow, this thing wants to go everywhere. Keep that descent in there. Be a little high, but that's all right. Flaps coming 20. Throttle, we can take it out just a little bit. Definitely a little high here. We'll work it though. Wind is 120, so we can slip a little bit into the wind here. I'm just going to go throttle idle from this point. We'll keep a little bit in. Don't want to slip with the flaps in. We have a long enough runway. This thing stops on a dime. Just don't want to float it. Doing fine right here. Right about there's the glide slope. Get left a little bit, add some power.
Nice landing, pilot.
Oh man, thing bounced a little bit.
Transporter from dispatch. Clear the runway and taxi to parking.
You definitely bounced a little bit there. All right. We'll go ahead and we'll vacate 1-4 right here. Flaps coming up. Stop on the brakes here. Flaps are up. We're gonna go taxi light on, strobe light off. And to get over to parking, we're gonna do we'll cut into the terminal here. All right, we are pulling up to the FBO right now. We'll hop right into here. Normally we'd have marshalers and whatnot. However, don't have that luxury today. At least in the sim. All right, we're going to go ahead and flip her around. And right about here, we are good to go. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to set the parking brake and kill that engine. We'll go ahead and get the passenger and cargo unloaded and get paid. Let me double check Neofly real quick.
Okay, pilot.
Beautiful.
The guests are leaving the aircraft now.
Not GSX. All right, so you can hear them getting off.
Pilot, stand by. The cargo is being removed.
All right. The invisible cargo. There's a way we can get it modeled.
Start your engine.
All right, cool. We just got paid. Beautiful. Airport fees was $260, 10 XP for the cargo and the passenger respectively. And we are we need 1,000 to get our next rank. So that's gonna do it for this episode. Just a little, quick flight in here. We'll start getting bigger planes and upgrading. So I hope you guys like it. yeah, subscribe for more content just like this, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.